There it is. Okay, there we go. So what I want to do... Pop that right there. There we go. Okay, store this. Go back over here. All the way over to pre-war lawn. Miss. Perfect. Northland Diggers, you are kind of a saint to all of us, like, Fallout modding folks. Doesn't quite match up, though, sadly. Yeah, so we need to make sure it meshes a little bit there. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. Luckily, should be okay once I start getting going. Because I can just kind of angle them. We could also, like, mix them. Just so we don't get, like, rows and stuff. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, let's turn this off. Yeah, it might actually be a better idea for me to kind of be a bit haphazard with it. Otherwise, we're going to get super obvious rows and stuff. Which we kind of want to avoid, if at all possible. Yeah, that's looking reasonable. And this way we can get proper overlapping as necessary. I don't know. I'll figure out some kind of Pokemon thing at some point. I mean, there's a possibility I'll get, like, a capture card for whatever the new Sun and Moon is. But I don't know about that either. I'm kind of lazy about covering, like, new Nintendo games or anything like that. I guess part of it is, like, I don't want to be known as a Pokemon channel. I don't want to be attached to that. Like, No Man's Sky I can get into because I, like, really love No Man's Sky. Whereas for me, I kind of feel like Pokemon's lost its luster. And maybe it's because I'm almost 26 years old and the combat system has not changed since I was 10. I mean, yeah, they've added, like, extra features, but, like... I mean, come on, even Final Fantasy has changed to some degree. I'm Sessin, I kind of went back to the basics, but still. And, like... I guess from my perspective, I prefer it when games kind of evolve over time. I also kind of feel like the Pokemon games are too easy. And, like, yeah, I could purposefully challenge myself to make it harder. But that, I don't know if that really helps either. Because, like, Nuzlocks are cool, and I've seen a lot of my friends play them. And I get kind of jealous when I see a Nuzlocke, and I want to do a Dooflock at some point. I think that's part of it. The specific thing I want to do for Pokemon is just a Bidoof Nuzlocke. As, like, the stupidest Nuzlocke in the world. And have an animation where every time a Bidoof dies, it just gets thrown into the pile. And over the weeks that I'm doing this series, the pile actually gets larger. I think that would be funny as shit. But I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna do that. But, like, I don't know, I just remember playing Pokemon X and Y and thinking to myself, this is really easy and not very fun. Like, I was doing the grass gym, and there wasn't even, like, the surprise gym, like, beater Pokemon that could, like, mess up your fire Pokemon. Actually, I think I had a bird Pokemon or something like that, and it just, like, ruined everything. But yeah, the Bidooflock would just be the stupidest, most... Actually, it would be really hard. That's kind of part of the reason why I'm like, I like the idea of it. Because the Dooflock would just be like, how do you win? I'd probably just have to, like, power grind all of my Bidoofs up to, like, ridiculous levels. Which actually would be really funny. In a lot of ways. But, no, I don't know. I feel like there are better ways to make a RPG challenging. Like, say what you want about Setsuna, but the combat system's pretty fun. Pretty interesting. I don't think it's expensive either. The other would be like a randomizer. A randomizer could be kind of amusing. Especially if I could like customize it. So that, I don't know. There's a bunch of like dumb jokes that I'd like to do as series. But I'm too afraid that I'm gonna get committed to a dumb joke. Instead of actually like doing it. Like honestly, this was a dumb joke series. Sort of. I mean, let's be honest here. Never Leave Sanctuary was not supposed to be a serious series. I figured, you know, I'll do like 15 episodes of it and, you know, make an honest effort at making a something worth watching. And now it's ridiculous. I think it is by far my most viewed video by like a significant margin. And that's weird to me. Like, that's super weird. I don't mind it, but let's see, planters with grass. We want a big circular planter with grass. This one? It's hideous. Then again, we're putting a tree on it, so I guess it's okay. Let's see if I can float the tree. Interesting, it's snapping to the tree. Well, I guess it'll work. Is it clipping through? Oh. Okay, never mind. Turns out it's on top of it. Okay, that's a bit annoying. I was hoping I'd be able to do something else with that, but I guess that ain't gonna work. Okay. Yeah, now I need is like some kind of ring or something around this. Maybe some like other bushes or whatever. Let's see, would 120 gigabyte solid state drive work for most of my games I play currently? Yeah, no. I mean, the nice thing about solid state, or not solid state drives. The nice thing about hard drives and stuff. Okay, seriously, can I? It's gonna be pain. Some of this grass, I think, is just gonna carry over, and I don't have a choice. At least it looks nice so far. I'll have to figure out how to get the some of the other things in. I mean, the nice thing is most games I can just switch in and out freely with next to no worry. Yeah, that actually looks pretty nice. However, we need to go find a good concrete path here. I was hoping that there would be a good one somewhere. Maybe it's under Simply Modular. Carpet, metal, wood, concrete. It's got to be under concrete. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, that's definitely not going to work. This sort of thing really needs an update. Yeah, so we've got Simply Modular flooring, which might almost work, but still. We need a nice pond. The problem is we don't have a whole lot of space. That's my issue. So I haven't really been thinking about that too much. I'll have to figure out how that works for later. Sanctuary house, sanctuary house, sanctuary house. Oh, that's not gonna work. What about Homewaker? Pure shacks, diners, brick buildings. Oh, we already tried brick buildings, but that was awful. I mean, we could try, like, picket fences. Honestly, I need to take off the, resurrection mod first, though. Because this is going to be an issue. Okay, so people come in this way. We're going to have to plan that most people come through here. Oh, we need to move the tree over here. Is that going to interfere with the... gonna slowly interfere. It's not centered fully. Because yeah, I don't want it interfering, but I want people to go around the tree ideally. That big branch is kind of a nuisance. All of these branches are. Okay, that's a little bit better though. So yeah, what people will do is kind of walk around here. I'm gonna go back and look at the images for this for a second. How the hell did he fit his tree in? So I'm just looking at this, and he's got this like gorgeous thing. You know what? I think it's about time. Let's bop out one more time. I'll save before I do so, just in case. We're gonna bop out. I'm gonna turn off Resurrection Mod. We don't need it. It's not gonna make it. I mean, it doesn't make things look any nicer. Wander Shrink Tree. I want the tree to be as big as possible. So let's turn off the Resurrection Mod, because it is broke. It's broke and it's bad, and it's making all of my textures look awful, and I don't want to deal with it. Surprisingly, this is also a very long uninstall process. Oh, maybe not. Okay. I've also got a couple other, like, green mods along the way that I can mess with, too. But those are for a different time. Those are for when we're actually outside again. Let's see, do I plan on making a scenario where raiders attack the vault ever? I mean, ideally, what we will do, and maybe I should do this instead of setting up the park, even though I really want the park. Ideally, what I should probably do is set up a set up a bunch of cages to inspire people to attack the vault, because I assume it gets raided. I can't imagine that it doesn't. But yeah, I just uninstalled the Resurrection mod, which is kind of one of the linchpins for King of the Wasteland. I might turn it back on for that, or I might try something else. Anyway, does Vault 88 get raided? Because if Vault 88 gets raided, then we're good. Okay. Settlement being attacked. It gets raided from three directions. Okay. So we know it's a possibility. That's good. Let me think. So let me check. Wait, really? What the hell happened to concrete? Some of this is really weird. Okay, let's take a look at floors and stairs. Okay. That doesn't look better. What about this? No, it's not either of these. There's 100% a really nice looking, like, red brick walkway that they used, and I have no idea how to find it. I don't even know if I have access to it, I think is the biggest issue. Okay, let's see this. That's pretty close, actually. I mean, yeah, this might be it, actually. It's not perfect, but I think it'll have to do. So what we might want to do, yeah, let's store these. Move the brick floor over. Because, yeah, we can have this nice brick floor that leads in. Could even get rid of this. Oh, wait, no, that's part of the doorway, though. We got driveways. Like, I wouldn't mind using something like this instead, but it's not much better. Actually, no, maybe it is. Because I can use this longer footpath, or these larger footpaths. And that'll work just as well. Also got like concrete and stuff, but that's not so great. Yeah, so maybe I will go back to this. Okay, let's store this. Okay, let's go back to... Let's go back to what? Grass... Oh, it's below. Interesting. Okay, Northland Digger, Garden... Grass... All the way at the end. Pre-war lawn. Pre-war lawn. And I'll have to fit some more of this on, but that's okay. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just needs to look nice. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go back to those pathways now that they don't look like pure ass. Okay, but yeah, I'll have to take a look at specifically getting attacked while in this vault. Not miscellaneous. Landscaping. Paths. There we go. Because, yeah, we have this really nice looking footpath. The one issue is... It's really hidden. It's really hidden by the grass in the way. Which I don't think I like so much. The 1x1 stuff is nice, but it's a little bit hard to work with. Probably should have layered it on after we got this. Oh well. I mean, it'd also be nice if I could actually just float it above. But that also wouldn't make any sense. So we're not even going to do that. What about this big star thing? We had like a ginormous star. What's this look like? It actually looks really nice. Okay, let's float the tree up here. See if I can get this in the center. Though realistically, center means nothing. I should probably just find the geographic center. I mean, honestly, it actually does feel like this, this entryway is probably a little bit better. Though, let's have it a little bit closer down. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, here's the tree circle that he used. So yeah, he was just using the most basic stuff. We've got this planter, but it looks awful. So let's go find a planter with grass that actually looks nice. I know Northland Digger has one. Grass. No. It's planters all the way over on the left. Could actually have one of the bigger planters. Might not be a bad idea, actually. Problem is, it's brown grass, which I'm not super happy about. Let's not do that. It could look nice. I guess I could just use this. But that doesn't really match. The wood's kind of super tempting. Okay. I mean, it's brown grass, but it'll do. And this way it's not floating on the floor and the tree is not weird and glitching out or anything like that. And now we actually have a really nice looking centerpiece in the center of this park. So what I might actually do is not have a pathway at all. Just replace the grass. No. Yeah, let's not do it. It's too much of an issue trying to get the grass in or out. I swear there's gotta be like a ton of grass in there. But we got this. Okay, so next we want to do something. Because realistically, I'd like to do... I'd like to fill out this, like, whole garden somehow. But I'm not entirely sure how I want to do that yet. Because we got... I mean, we could... I would like... I don't know. It would have been really nice if we could have actually inset the grass somehow. But I guess this works. What if I do... What if we go back to DLC Wasteland Workshop, Vault-Tec structures? What about railings? Can I put railings on this setup? Yeah, it looks like it fits. Okay. What? Oh, what? Oh! Oh, interesting. Apparently a TGM, TGM works. Yeah, so what we can do is we can put a, like a railing around this. I'll move the trading emporium. To, I guess, here for the time being. I don't know. Sorry, dude. Okay, and then we'll do a bunch of this. So this way we'll have a... Oh, right. This needs to get out of here. All these need to get out of here. They're not doing me any good anyway. And we don't need that. I'll just float this in the ceiling for the time being. I don't think I'm going to get attacked. It'd be pretty funny if I got attacked while I was working on vault management-y stuff. Okay. So yeah, I figure what we can do is have kind of like a railing system. With a walkway. Just as kind of a neat... you gonna... I guess that'll do. Because, yeah, I'm definitely very inspired by this one guy's work. Yeah, this actually looks really nice. Because this way we kind of have, like, a fence around the garden area. And we'll have that there. That there. Yeah, so you have entrances on every side. Let's store that because we're going to want to go back to the previous style. I guess there's really not much to do here. Because that's going to be like an open garden area. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to have to go back to the atrium. But, what the fuck? Oh no, don't do this to me, game. Oh, I see. I'm very confused. Whatever. Let's see. Vault-Tec, atrium. Is this prefab M? And, okay, let's just fit the floors in. I think the yellow bottom is just the flooring again. Okay. So if we do this... Oh, this is going to be a bit weird. Will this work? So if I could do that... Do they match up? I guess they do, yeah. Looks a little bit weird, but yeah, they layer over each other almost perfectly. Alternatively, that... It works and it doesn't work. Which is the annoying part. I mean, I can do that, and it looks a little bit less shitty. Still looks kind of awful. Ultimately, the problem is the rails don't, like, match up in the right way. Like, it works there. No, it doesn't. Crap. How do you design this? Who designed this? I guess we'll either have this, like, the world's worst corner, or... Yeah, because this won't work. This won't... I mean, this might have to do. Yeah, I guess we'll just end up with these, like, dumb railings just sticking off to the side, like, nobody knows how to curve a goddamn pipe. Even though it's very obvious that they do. It's stupid. I love this DLC. I hate this DLC. It does a lot of things right, and it does a lot of things very, very stupid. I should store that and move this over. There we go. So that way we've got a big open area there. It's all fenced in. Okay, cool. So next we want to do lighting. I guess it's going to be under misc lights. We don't want campfires or candles. Though it could actually cover the entire tree in candles. Haha! That doesn't even make any sense. So we want to look for a nice street light that matches. Honestly, I'm probably going to go with the Wanderbot default. Because the Wanderbot default looks real nice. Usually. Unless it's been totally removed from the game. At which point there is... no... What? It used to be there. And now it's not. So we can have either really crummy looking lights or we're going to have to find an alternative. I mean, this is what I usually had. But I don't know if that's really acceptable anymore. Does this look okay? Except for the broken glass. If it didn't have broken glass, I'd be pretty down for it. It's got broken glass. Fix your goddamn glass. It's just an exposed light bulb. What about this sucker? Now it's all rusty. The problem is, why would anything in here be rusty? Like, legit question. Why would any of this be rusty? I would love to know an answer, Bethesda. I guess we'll just have to go with something. Do we want broken glass or mild rust? I guess corrosion is the name of the game. Oh, interesting. They're not active. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. As well as that one. Oh, these require actual power. Never mind. Yeah, more important question, why doesn't your character fix it? It's a legit question. These need power. They shouldn't need power. Oh, did my mod not work? Okay, that's an ugly ass one. I guess we'll go with these. Just because this works. Yeah, if you notice, despite the fact that it's broken, it takes wireless power. I'm not gonna wire my lights together. That's a pain in the butt. Yeah, broken glass it is. Broken glass it is. Okay, we're getting a bit closer to lighting this. Might actually have to cram candles inside the tree again. I mean, we're getting a bit better. The problem is we've got this, like, dumb thing. If I turn off my... oh. If we turn off my Pip-Boy, we got this dumb thing where... and I'm not entirely sure why this is happening. This light... it seems to only be cast on the walls. Like, there's no light cast on any of this what? I'm really confused. Like, the grass doesn't seem to illuminate for whatever reason. I mean, it kind of does, but it mostly doesn't. You'd think for having an underground vault, they'd have have it be lit a bit better. Will this work? No, that probably won't work. I mean, this might look kind of okay. Or kind of bizarre, really. Yeah, I'm gonna file that under bizarre, unless... What if we did this, actually? I'm just gonna store it there for the time being. What if we did something like this? Where we had weird lights coming off of... Apparently it only snaps to the side? What? Bethesda, what did you do? And why did you do it? And that's not even remotely close to the thing I'm trying to snap it to. So here's the other option. It's a bit dim, but it looks kind of okay, actually. The only problem is freaking placing it. No. No, we'll go back. We'll go back to this. Like, I like it, but it's gonna be a lot of extra work. Which I'm not sure if I appreciate. Like, it looks nice. Having the railings with the lights. Oh, wait. No, we actually do need that railing with the light. Which also seems to cast its light in really weird places. Okay, I guess we're doing that. And this is why the Never Leave the Vault challenge has mostly just turned into Wanderbots sandbox time. Because this is just so weird. And funky broken. I should put strings of lights in the tree. The only problem is, like, the tree doesn't take strings of light particularly well. Also, why the hell is this tree suddenly broken? Or, not broken. Ugly. Okay, decorations. Landscaping, living trees. Elm tree. Oh, that's why. The resurrection mod was making it alive. Well, that's interesting. Okay, that seems like a reasonable sized tree. It looks really nice. Might, like, not be a bad idea to have just a couple of regular Commonwealth trees in here. Interspersed about. None of the bigger ones, but, you know, some of the smaller ones, maybe. I'll have to put, like, bushes or flowers or something. But still. Okay, that one's in... That one's a problem. It'll have to be over here. Anything that currently interferes, not with the view... But with one of the staircases needs to be moved. That seems okay. Just because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. The other thing is I can have like a little bit of passive lighting coming off of some of these. Okay. There we go. So now we've got this kind of nice little park. It's got a bunch of like twiggy little trees. But that'll do. I'll probably put some other things here too. Dunno. I'm fading really fast. Like you can actually feel my eyes just like slowly closing just a little bit as I'm talking. That's bad. But yeah, no, the Never Leave the Vault challenge was originally supposed to be me building this place up using what resources I could glean. But honestly, I fell in love with building it instead. And I feel like what I should probably do is just finish building the chamber and then actually starting to set it up. Oh, weird. The floor tiles are not taking this lighting well at all. I really need to take a little bit more of a look into this. And we'll figure it out. I'll shrink that one a bit. I should change some of the variations on size just so these things don't seem all the same. Because it's too easy otherwise. Get this man some coffee stat. Problem is I've been going for 8 hours tonight and I think I'm hitting my upper limit, sadly. But that's okay. That tree is vibrating weirdly. I think we need to pick it up and move it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why, but manually rotating things seems to make things vibrate in creepy ways. I'm actually going to move that over there. There we go. Get a little bit more distribution. Still going to have to figure out a little bit better of a system here. And kill this ant that is currently below my feet. Okay, well, one way or another, we kind of got the park set up. I'm not entirely sure if it's perfect, but I'm liking it so far. I'm going to have to figure out how to light it, though. I wonder, here's the other question. Here's the other insane question. What if we just put the light literally on a tree? Go with the weird, bizarro situation. Honestly, that actually looks really nice. having the trees have lights all over the place. I don't know what I'll do. Like, what we could do is like lights. Miscellaneous lights. Like if I just had like a light bulb plus. Let's turn off snapping. Like, I guess I could have lights hanging from the trees like this. Okay, that's a little bit bright, but that actually kind of works. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But then again, since when has any of this made sense? Because yeah, I can just intersperse lights like all over the place here. Might be easier if I floated in TCL mode though. It's definitely illuminating things a little bit better. Yeah, if we just have a bunch of like hanging the lights. If I shrink the light, does it shrink the light coming from the light? I actually have no idea. I kind of wish I could color this light a little bit. Well, I guess here's the easy answer. No. It just changes where the light's coming from. Which actually kind of works in a way. But still not quite as well as hanging light bulbs from trees. Or in trees or whatever. Okay, you know what? Let's shrink this one. It's going in a small tree. It should be a small light. That seems reasonable. No, it's not hanging off the tree, right? There? I think that's close enough. Yeah, so that'll light this place up. It'll take a little while to get everything perfect, but still. It'll be kind of a weird entry. But at least this area's lit up weird, so I guess I'll take it. Well, it's lit up weird, but at least it's lit up. That's my point. Actually makes things look really nice. I just really wish there was a better way to get a proper neutral light in here apart from just cramming it in the most bizarre ways possible. Actually, come to think of it. Nah. What if I, like, put them literally inside? Let's try one of the really bright ones. Oh, well, there's our answer. I have now lit the entirety of the lower area with a light bulb hiding inside of a tree. So let's get rid of some of these. I'll just put them inside the tree. And I guess call that good enough. I just clearly need like one or two more. Slightly higher up. Still makes everything seem super washed out. And dingy. And whatever. Okay. Maybe I do need a light or two hanging from these trees just to counterbalance. Just because we're gonna need... Just because it will make sense. Need it. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's not even remotely close to positioned. How about like right there? There we go. Yeah, it's pretty neutral lighting. Ish. It's very... Ugh. It's also making everything else seem like hellaciously murky in comparison. But I guess I'll take that. I don't know. One way or another, I'm satisfied for now, and I'm gonna go sleep.